timetable filtering for cumulative is the name given to the alternative of the cumulative decomposition. It is divided into a checker and a time-bound filtering. In this video, we will discuss the feasibility check of the timetable. Given activity of fixed start time, a checker is used to verify if the cumulative constraint is satisfied. To do so, we will build the resource utilization of activity over time, usually called the profile. It is an aggregation of juxtaposed rectangles of different length and height. We will also answer the question about the complexity of the checking process. For n activity, the profile has at most 2 n rectangles. The activities are decomposed into events. We have the start event and the end event, and use the resource consumption information of event to build the cumulate profile. We can then check that none of the profile rectangles exceed the capacity of the resource. The first step of the checker consists in creating event and sort the following event. Consider the following example where 4 activities share a resource of capacity 3. The start time of activity is fixed. 2 events is created per activity, one for the start and the other for the end. The height of the start event is the requirement of the activity, and the height of the end event is minus the requirement of the activity. Events are therefore sorted in increased order of time. At any time, the height of the current rectangle is the sum of previous height and the current height. For example, at time 0, the height is 1. At time 1, the height is 1 plus 2. At time 3, the height is 3 plus negative 2 plus 1. At time 4, the height is 2 plus negative 1 plus 2. At time 5, the height is 3 plus negative 1. At time 7, the height is 2 plus negative 2. The first step, which consists to sort event in increased order of time, can be done using the quick sort. The second step can be done in linear time. Therefore, the overall complexity of our checker is n log of n. The event class has 2 arguments, the time and the height, while the rectangle class has 4 arguments, the start time, which is fixed, the end time, fixed, the duration, and the requirement of the activity. The first step creates the timeline, and the second step switch over timeline and check if the height of each rectangle is less than the capacity of the resource. During the first step, events are initialized. The first n event represents start event, and the next n1 are end event. 2 dummy events representing start dummy event and end dummy event are introduced. Events are sorted in increased order of time. The second step, switch over events and create a new rectangle profile between 2 different times. We can therefore check if the height of the current rectangle is less or equal to the capacity of the resource.